You see, I was scrolling through YouTube the other day and I caught a video that saw my interest. I saw a video that caught my interest. It was a video by Death Battle titled Knuckles vs Donkey Kong. And oh boy, was I hyped for that video. Because a good 5 out of 10 times, Death Battle's animations are usually very big. Little did I know that I was about to lose a lot of brain cells by watching that video alone. You see, not only did they downplay Knuckles, they also completely misrepresented him. Completely. So this is what I'm going to do in this video. I'm going to completely re-evaluate all the Knuckles stats they brought out, then give Death Battle a little slander, then talk about how they messed up his personality and traits, then more Death Battle slander, then say a few closing statements, and maybe a little bit more Death Battle slander. Funny enough, this isn't the first time they've done this. So it gets you wondering, why do they even do this in the first place? Is it because of clout? To generate controversies? Or it's very possible that the researchers aren't really that good at researching information. You know, funny enough, they did the same thing with Mario vs Sonic. The rematch, that is, when in reality, Sonic would have blitzed Mario in his super form. That video made me want to shove boomsticks up boomsticks. Let's just get to the main video already. Let's not waste any more of your time slandering Death Battle. Quick disclaimer, I do not hate their content, I do not hate anything they do. Really peak stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I love their animations, I love watching their videos, but seriously, sometimes they show signs of no brain cells. Either they do it purposely or the people who are in charge of researching this information aren't people who are capable of researching this information properly. I'm not even the best debunker or scaler out there, but this is basic knowledge that you're supposed to know. So let's just get into the video. Let's get right into the video. Speed. Yeah, they did say he's faster than Donkey Kong. Not necessarily with actual feats, and I feel the only reason why they made him faster than Donkey Kong is because of the relativity to the verse Knuckles was from. Maybe I feel the main reason they even made him fast, they gave him the speed, was because of he's from a Sonic universe, and majority of Sonic's characters are known for their speed, and not because we have actual feats that Knuckles is faster. They did provide feats of Knuckles being faster, but those were very low-balled feats. The funny thing is that they had feats. They had these feats from They got these feats from multiple game sources. If it was only from the classic game era, that would be a different case. I would have understood that Knuckles didn't have much feat. Although even back then he has a feat of him knocking Super Sonic, which is supposed to be invulnerable, and Super Sonic is arguably the Super Sonic of classic era is not as strong as the Super Sonic from modern era, but he was able to knock Super Sonic out of his super form. You have to understand the severity of that feat, not because it's a form stated to be completely invulnerable, but because how powerful Super Sonic is known to be. And you guys have to understand that nobody till this day no fellow individual from the Sonic universe has ever knocked Sonic out of his super form. Only Knuckles did that, but that's a topic for later. So exactly how fast is Knuckles? Knuckles obviously has immeasurable Okay, he's fast, but not that fast. And just so you know, I will not be using any extended material outside of the ones they provided in the video to show you how much they lacked in information. So let's start at the classic Sonic era. In one of the classic Sonic games, there exists a feature called a warp gate. I found writing from Sega themselves stating that in order to access this warp gate, one must be able to move faster than light and maintain that speed faster than light. Not only is Sonic able to do this, but Knuckles as well. They are able to access the warp gate, and in order to make use of this warp gate, you need to generate that amount of speed. So that's a faster than light speed feat for Knuckles. Let's see what Death Battle had to say about that.
Running at least 100 miles per hour. He can also running at least 100 miles per hour. He can also
Oh Christ. So Knuckles is faster than light. That's great. We can move on to the next section. But wait, there is more. Knuckles had access to two forms that increase his stats overall. These forms being Super Knuckles and Hyper Knuckles. The latter being a more powerful form than the former. There are no actual statements stating how much of a multiplier Super Sonic is to Base Sonic, or Super Knuckles is to Base Knuckles. But we do know that when Sonic goes supersonic, he's able to contend, go toe to toe, or even one-shot characters in which in his base form his power levels are completely insignificant to. Meaning that him going supersonic has a very significant increase in power levels. So saying their super forms is about a 5 to 10 times multiplier isn't a stretch. It's a very powerful low ball, because if you do actual scaling, you can get how strong it can actually be. But for the sake of this video, let's go with 5 to 10 times. So if Knuckles in his base form can reach faster than light speeds, that means in his Super Knuckles form, he can reach speeds 5 times faster than light, and greatly exceed that with his Hyper Knuckles form. Now off to the next segment, intelligence. Holy moly, did they do Knuckles very, very, very dirty in this section. You see, Knuckles isn't actually the brightest guy out there. That's it. He isn't the brightest guy out there. That's it. He isn't dumb, but he isn't the brightest guy out there. He's just dense and a little bit ignorant. Okay, he's not a little bit ignorant, but you get the idea. Due to the fact that he's the only one his age that is currently still alive on an island, and he's always in isolation majority of the time trying to defend the Master Emerald. The only depiction of Knuckles that was dumb was Sonic Boom's Knuckles. And that was just like a once in a lifetime kind of experience. Every other Knuckles is just dense and a little bit ignorant due to the fact that they weren't opportune to learn the things that they were supposed to learn. While Donkey Kong is outright dumb. One of the reasons why Death Battle considered him dumb was because he has been tricked multiple times by the smartest, I repeat, the smartest human on earth. What were you expecting to be an outcome of an very average-minded person? Funny enough, Knuckles wasn't even tricked because Eggman is very, very smart and he can easily trick anybody. It was mostly because of the fact that Knuckles has a trusting heart. That's literally one reason why Knuckles is one of the most beloved characters of Sonic, outside the reason that he's just a rival. He is a very dense person, but he also has a very big heart. So honestly, that's a very disappointing point from Death Battle, to be very honest. Knuckles might be a attack first, think later person, but he's also a trained warrior. People forget this very important fact about Knuckles, in which, according to Death Battle, Donkey Kong has no form of this classified training. So not only is Knuckles faster than Donkey Kong, he's also smarter and he's also the more skilled combatant. And lastly, strength. But before we get into that, this video is sponsored by nobody. So please like and subscribe. No, seriously, like I need it a lot. Thank you. I'm begging you again to please like and subscribe. No, but seriously, I really need the...
Oh, stop talking and get back to the video. They've got it by now. You monk.
So exactly how strong is Knuckles? You see, in the main game timelines, Knuckles doesn't have any really crazy ass feats like that. But that doesn't mean the feats aren't available. But just because of time, I'll just keep all of that for now. Maybe I'll cover all that in another video. Remember when I said I would only be using the sources from which Death Battle provided? Oh boy, did they mess up the second they got images from Archie Sonic. You see, Classic Sonic in the Archie comics did a battle with Classic Knuckles. In this battle, do you know what happened? In their super forms, their clashing destroyed a whole dimension. This was definitely in their super forms, by the way, but it destroyed a whole parallel dimension to theirs. I think is it called the negative zone or the... No, I've forgotten the actual name of it, but you see the images in the video. This easily puts Knuckles at universal levels of power in terms of AP. So in totality, that means that in all the stats Death Battle provided, Knuckles surpasses him in all of it. Now for some small talk. Death Battle is fond of this particular type of fallacy called a no-limit fallacy. They said Donkey Kong's Strong Kong automatically cancels out Knuckles, Super Knuckles and Hyper Knuckles, which is fallacious because you can't just assume because something is stated to be invulnerable, it automatically means that it's invulnerable to everything. I know that you guys will be like, but that's what invulnerability means. Okay, let me lay down an example for you. In the Sonic universe, the super forms are stated to be completely invulnerable. So automatically you will assume that it's nothing can penetrate it, right? That's just like saying the durability is infinite, right? Then we have the hyper forms, which are superior to that of the super forms, including in invulnerability. So that's like saying infinity that's higher than infinity, which is actually a thing. In fiction, that is. Because something is stated to be completely invulnerable, doesn't mean that nothing in the world, the universe, across fiction, across non-fiction, will be able to penetrate it. When you don't have evidence, something, an AP higher than that, or attack potency or strength levels higher than that will easily pierce it. Okay, let's assume that the highest Donkey Kong, Strong Kong, and the highest Knuckles, Hyper Knuckles has resisted. We have evidence that it has resisted the city level attack. You can't just automatically assume because of, it's stated to be completely invulnerable, that it will also survive a planetary level or planetary bursting attack. That's just fallacious. But anyways, let battle do you. That's the end of the video. Thanks guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. I really need it. And I hope I'll be able to produce future content, better content for you guys. Bye.